Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mia and today I'm going to be doing a little challenge video using only my sister's makeup. And for example, if you don't know how this works, basically if she doesn't have a foundation, I won't use foundation. I am literally only going to be using what is in her makeup boxes. In case you haven't already noticed, I have very red eyes, and that is because I did a red eye makeup look yesterday and my eyes are now stained. If you're interested in what look I did, I will leave a picture here now. But yes, that is the explanation to my red eyes. I do apologise. I've scrubbed, I've tried to really get it off, it's just not worked. So I had to film this video today because this is how it was planned, so I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Hopefully my sister has some concealer in her makeup so I can cover this up. If not, I'm very, very sorry. But that's just how it goes. And I think we're ready to get into this video. I really hope you enjoy this video today. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please let me know down in the comments. And if you do enjoy it, please remember to like and subscribe and hit the bell to make sure you miss none of my future videos. I post every Wednesday, Friday and Sunday at 8:30 PM. Be sure not to miss out on that. And I just want to say this is my first time filming after hitting 200 subscribers, so thank you very much. It means a lot to me. And if you haven't subscribed already, like I said, subscribe now. Okay, so I've just had a quick look in the boxes, and my sister does have primer. She has Professional, so I'm just going to be applying that on. Just going to be applying a little bit of that now. Now, looking in this box, there's no liquid foundation. We have a foundation stick from Tarte and a concealer from Tarte. Now, I have this foundation stick, but I think this is a lot lighter than mine. We'll try it out. And this is in the shade Light Medium Neutral, for those wondering. And I'm going to be using this with one of her Tarte brushes. I'm only going to be using her brushes as well. So it's very, very light coverage. Not sure how I'm feeling about it so far, to be honest. I'm just trying, I might add another layer. On camera it doesn't look that bad actually, but in person it definitely looks worse. Oh my god, I feel so white. Oh no, I look even worse. I've got red stained eyes and a fully white face. Oh dear lord, let me just wipe over my eye a little, try and calm. Oh my god, I look like a crazy person. Okay, I'm just going to apply a little bit more, oh my god, a little bit more foundation on my cheeks because I'm lacking coverage there, so let's see if we can build it up a little bit. Considering this is a hydrating foundation, it's picking up a lot on my dry spots, which isn't the best, but I think that's as full coverage as we're going to get for foundation. It's a close-up. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's not terrible. I suppose I've used worse. Now we're going to go on to the concealer. And for concealer today we're going to be using the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea concealer, and this is in the shade Light Medium. Now, if I remember rightly, I don't think this is very full coverage, but I'm going to just have to use it. It's very liquidy, so I'm just going to be using a little bit of that on my nose and here, a little bit on the forehead. Try and cover up as much as possible with this concealer. Now this is the brush that came with it, so I'm going to be trying this out to blend it out. Oh dear. Oh, maybe not. Let's try with the brush, the foundation. Tapping everything in. foundation brush for this, because the other brush, I don't know why, but it just wouldn't let it cover much. So I've still got quite red eyes, but that's better. I'm going to add a little bit more to see if I can build it up a little bit. So my sister doesn't necessarily have a setting powder as such. She has Bare Minerals Mineral Veil, which I believe is similar, but I've tried before and it's not quite the same. But I'm just going to be taking this Real Techniques brush, because this is like the only fluffy brush that I have really close to me. And I'm just going to be swirling around in that, and then lightly tapping under the eyes with the powder. Now, just for some added extra coverage, I'm going to be using it's basically the loose powder foundation from Bare Minerals. And this in the shade Medium Beige. I'm just going to be swirling the brush in that and tapping it off. It's one of these brushes. I've never really used one of these before, but what product is in it? Definitely added more coverage. It's gone a little bit pink now. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but whoa. Oh, very dusty. I mean, it is a powder foundation, but it's definitely, for one, warmed up the face a little bit, and for two, it's definitely added coverage. But what I do like about this actually, even though it's powder, you can still get that shine from it, which I quite enjoy. A lot of powder comes off this when you tap it off though. I know my sister uses this normally without foundation underneath, but I definitely couldn't do that because I have really dry skin, so I definitely need a base like this. And that actually, surprisingly, doesn't look that bad at all. It looks quite nice. Quite impressed with that. Okay, now for bronzer, I have a few options. I have a Bare Minerals bronzer, a Hoola bronzer, and then I'm going to go into the Tarte contour shade in a little minute. But I'm going to start off with the Hoola bronzer. For me, personally, I find the Bare Minerals one slightly too warm for me. I'm going to be taking this big Real Techniques powder brush and just diving in there, trying to get my brush in, and then just tapping it off and just warming the face up. I'm literally just with this bronzer just warming the face up. I'm not trying to contour or anything, that's why I'm using a big fluffy brush. And you can also take that down the neck a little bit in case you think the face has gone a little bit dark. A little bit on the nose, and then you're about done. So my sister doesn't really have a proper contour brush, so we're going to be using this brush again. And we're going to be dipping into the Tarte shade out of this palette. This palette is the Ladies Night palette, and it's quite pretty. I have one similar but not quite the same. So I'm just going to be taking the same brush I used to set my under eye with and just dipping in that shade, and hopefully I can deepen this contour up a little bit. Still quite warm, and it's definitely buildable. It's not the most pigmented thing in the world, which I'm not complaining at, because sometimes things can be far too pigmented to the point where you can't even blend it out, so. And now for blush, I have a few options again. I have this blush here, which is like a pale pink. Then I also have another Tarte palette, which has another pinky sort of blush in it, which is more shimmery. And then I have the Benefit Coralista blush, which I think I'm going to be using that today. So let's just wipe as much of that contour as possible. And we're going to go in with this brush again because, let's face it, this is the best brush I've got right now. So I'm just going to be swirling my brush around in that. Very pigmented. Let's just tap that off. Ooh. Oh, that's very pretty. I've never used this blush on myself, so this is very nice. And I think it's quite complementary to my skin tone. Really tap that off because it is pigmented. Now if you think you've got a little bit too much on, you can quite simply just go back on your foundation brush, right over that. Now for highlighter, I think no we don't. We have two options. In fact, no. This is technically a highlighter, but very dark for me. I use this in summer. But what I'm going to do actually is just to give my face, because it's quite matte as you can see. So I'm just going to be taking this big brush and using this as like a bronzer. We are going to be taking the highlighting shade out of this palette. Now, do you know what? This brush is coming to the rescue again. This brush, you could do a full look with this. You keep washing it in between. I'm just going to be taking that on one side. And let's see how this works out. Oh. That's, oh, I don't know where to put it. Very icy. I'm not used to this type of... Whoa, I keep adding more. Use the other side to blend it out. It's definitely not a bad highlighter, it's very pretty. It's just a bit icy for my liking. And it's very pigmented, so add it a little bit of time. I'm glad I used this brush actually. Applied it very nicely. Right down centre of the nose. A little bit here, like that, and a little bit on the chin. Okay, so we've got two palettes to work with here. This one and this one. And as you can see, they're quite similar toned products. Warm, golden, pinks. And then obviously I have the bronzer that I could probably work with. And I've got this liquid eyeshadow here, which I like the look of, so I'm going to give that a little shot. And I've got 3 brushes. Technically I have 4 because I think I could definitely make this work, this double-ended one. I'm going to be starting off going into this little brush from Tarte and going into that deep shade. Wow, that is deep. Like that one there, the deep shade. And I'm just going to be taking that. It's like a chocolate brown. Oh my god, that is dark. And I'm just going to be blending that, but keeping it in the in this area. I don't want to blend it above. Doing the same on the other side. This is a really nice soft brush actually. I'm going to be going into this shade, and it's like a mauvey pink shade. Really dipping into that. And almost applying that over. And blending that up. And then we're going to be taking that same brush and using the same pinky shade. Yes, that's what we're going to be doing. And then just taking that in the crease and fluffing that out, really blending it out. Now we're going to go back into that little brush, and go straight back into that deep shade and just reblend that. And now we're going to be using this liquid eyeshadow because I'm intrigued. Oh, it's a roll-on. So let's see how this works. So just going to use that same brush, not adding any product onto it, and just blend the edges out. Now that is a very interesting product. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. That's the swatches on my hand, by the way. In fact, I'll give you a swatch on the hand just so you can see the texture. Oh, you have to use it downwards, don't you? It's like quite dry. Very strange, but very interesting. Same palette, same brush, same shade, the deep one. And go right underneath. Really tight to the lash line. Only in the outer corner though. Using this shade once again, the pink shade, and this brush. Just really blending that out. We are also going to be taking a little bit of this palette, the other one, and taking a bit of the Wild Heart and just taking that above the brow just to brighten it a little bit. To be using this side of the brush, the concealer brush, and dipping it into the highlighter, tapping it off, and then applying that in the inner corner as neatly as possible because this is a big brush. And applying just a tiny little bit above the brow. No, above the brow, on the brow bone, sorry. And now, my sister doesn't use eyebrow products. All she uses is Gimme Brow from Benefit. So this is in shade 3, which isn't actually my shade, but here goes nothing. I'm just going to use that to slightly brush up my brows. That's the brows done. I much prefer a soap brow to this. I find it much easier, much quicker, but I understand why she uses this because it's every day for work and she has very good eyebrows, so you just have to run this through it and that's it. Now for mascara, I have two options. I have the mini roller lash or the Bad Girl Bang. Now I don't know. Okay, so I'll use the roller lash because the other one isn't open, so I'm just going to be applying a little bit of roller lash to my eyelashes. That's mascara done. So we have a few options for lips. Pink, no, I don't do pink. Especially not that bright. Then we have this other one and it's still very pink. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to go for. I'm going to use the Tarte one. This is the Tarte one. Slightly, I don't mind a nude pink, but that is too pink for me. Now, these are the duo end things. Tarte Lip Sculptor. And this is in the shade Sass. I'm just going to be applying a little bit of this. Wow, this is so pink. Oh. See, this is not my everyday look. Wow, this is so strange. I look mad. This is the finished look. I have no eyelashes on, for 1. 2, I have pink lipstick on. 3, my eyebrows. Highlight's pretty good. I wish I'd have used a pink blush now to time with the lip. Wait. I'm back into our favourite brush and using the blush from this palette and just pinkening me up even more. That looks a lot better though. It ties in a lot better with the look. So guys, this is the finished look. I feel very strange and out of my comfort zone, but here I am. I'm just going to do a quick rundown of my favourite products and the products that didn't exactly work out for me. For starters, the foundation stick was not the best. I could have done with more coverage. Bare Minerals foundation, that really saved it for me. The Mineral Veil I'm not a big fan of in general, but the foundation actually really smoothed my skin out and made it look half decent again. Hoola Bronzer I love, as you know. I really like this blush. Mascara Roll Lash I've already used before. I needed something else for my brows really. I needed lashes. But anyway, the highlight I'm pretty impressed with, but it's just a bit frosty for me. I like a golden highlight. The concealer actually surprised me. I didn't think it was going to be as full coverage as it was. Very lightweight. It's not the fullest coverage ever, but it's pretty decent. The lipstick, I hate it. I just don't like the colour. If it was nude, I'd like it. I actually have one of these that is nude. I should have just swapped it, but I didn't. So, oh, the liquid eyeshadow. That was, well, it's not. I don't know what this is. Roll-on shimmer. What is this? This is so confusing. I don't even know how to use this. Do you roll it on your eye? Do you roll it on the hand then take it? I have no idea. I thought this was going to be like a liquid eyeshadow on a doe for applicator. No. Roll on from NYX. Go check that out. Oh, and it's shade Walnut Noir. Oh no, Walnut Noir. I have no idea how to say that. Don't know if you can see that, but the palettes are great, I'm not going to lie. I didn't really dip into the eyeshadows of this, so I can't rate this. But these are great. I'll do a few swatches for you if you like. There you can see that, but they're really pretty. The brushes, I could have done with more, but this brush saved me today. I've used this literally for everything. I used it for my under eye setting, I used it for my contour, my blush, my highlighter, everything. So this came to the rescue today, it really did. So I just want to say thank you for watching, and I really do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to like and subscribe, and please remember to leave comments down below on any video ideas you have, more challenges. I've got a Q&A coming up for you soon, and any more things that you just want to know about, and I can definitely sort them out for you. Remember, I post every Wednesday, Friday and Sunday 8:30 PM, so be sure to tune in for that. And if you're not following me on social media already, please remember everything is linked down in the description box, along with every single product I've used today. If you have any questions, DM me on Instagram, Facebook, or in the comments down below, and I will get back to you. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you all in the next video, guys. Bye!